She's underwater, just like President Biden is as well. She doesn't seem to be, as of right now, someone who is that much of a value added, at least when it came to her campaigning in Virginia. But the last polling that I saw, for instance, of Pete Buttigieg, I think it was by Rasmussen in October, he also had some pretty low approval ratings as well. So if there was going to be some kind of swap, it seems like Democrats are looking at a pretty weak bench right now.
Biden wanted to model his relationship with Kamala Harris on his own vice presidency under Barack Obama. Why is Harris, or people around Harris, why do they feel like she's being sidelined in some way?
Well, one of the best examples of the way that this has come through is that Joe Biden was given the assignment to deal with the Northern Triangle diplomacy by Barack Obama. He then gave that to Kamala Harris, thinking, okay, this was the job I had as vice president. It's a serious thing. We'll get you involved in this diplomacy. But one of the differences here is that given how toxic politically the border situation has become, and anything related to it, it's a losing issue politically, it seems like, to almost everybody who's looking at it. And for Harris, it's...
Right, they've given her the least popular issues
right.
in some cases.
And look, there's a big difference between how the Barack Obama West Wing saw Joe Biden as probably never going to run for president versus how Kamala Harris is probably going to run for president again.
And there's also frustration on the Harris team that the West Wing will leap to the defense of other members of the administration, but not her. We can put this up on screen. One former Kamala Harris aide told you it's hard to miss the specific energy that the White House brings to defend a white man, knowing that Kamala Harris has spent almost a year taking a lot of the hits that the West Wing didn't want to take themselves. What is that about? Is that about Pete Buttigieg?
It is about Pete Buttigieg, and it was specifically, if you remember, in September when it became public Buttigieg had taken paternity leave. He was attacked by Fox News, by a lot of right-wing Twitter trolls, and the White House leapt to his defense. Now, why did they leap to his defense? Number one, there's nothing wrong with taking paternity leave. Number two, they are trying to get paternity leave through Congress, so politically it was very helpful for them to have a moment to do that. But it speaks to the sense of this frantic panic that is among the Harris loyalists, where they look at this and they say, oh, so you'll back up Pete Buttigieg. What about when we need cover?